Hey guys. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. I received a call from someone. Uh, Today is Friday, February 1st, 2019. It's the second or the first day of the new month, February, the second month of the year, 2019. I want to talk about the recent, the extreme weather that we've experienced here in the Midwest area or Midwest region of the United States, mainly Minnesota, Chicago, or Minnesota, Illinois, Michigan, Iowa, Wisconsin. I mean, it's been we were hit pretty hard, man. We were hit pretty hard. The temperatures were very extreme for at least the last week. Today is moderately more right now, and then we're gonna get up to well, it feels like 6 degrees right now, -6. But that is an extreme, a heck of a great uh, difference. It's a big difference in terms of what we've experienced just even 2 days ago. 2 days ago, it got down to they were saying in Minneapolis, it really felt like wind chill at 60 degrees or -61, and that's I mean that's been the coldest, man. And from what I've learned from the Weather Channel, they're saying that the recent polar vortex that have basically touched down in the Midwest region. They said that the vortex brought extreme temperatures that have never been felt. The last time those temperatures have been felt, or the last time we've seen those type of temperatures, were back in 1920. I think it's the 25 or 1927. So the polar vortex really did a heck of a job, man. It really we were pretty much under siege. We were pretty much under siege, or we were held hostage, man, by this extreme cold. So right now it is currently 9, and like I said, it feels like -6. But I mean, hey, we could take we could take that -6, or 9 above is nothing. It's going to get up to 18. It will be 16. The outlook for this weekend's weather. I'm looking at it right now. As you see, I'm looking at my monitor here. Sorry. Okay, sorry about that. Just minor technical difficulties. Uh, so yeah, today's 18. High will be 18. Uh, this weekend, uh, tomorrow it's going to get up to 37, which is news to my ears, and I'm sure news to the ears of folks that live in the upper Midwest area. 37 high, which is Saturday 2nd, and the low will be 28. Sunday or Super Bowl Sunday, we're going to get up to 36 degrees above with a low of 28. Relief, relief, relief. Monday, 34. It's going to dip back down to 0 degrees, but I mean, hey, man, we'll take that. Tuesday, 16 above, low 10. And Wednesday, 18 above with a low of 1 degree. 1 degree. Uh, Let me see here. Now, from what I learned, or from the Weather Channel, they said that this polar vortex is responsible for 12 deaths, 12 reported deaths in the Midwest area. Uh, and I mean, pretty much, man. I pretty much I stayed in. Well, I did go out briefly. Was that Wednesday? But I didn't stay out. It was just cold, man. It was just cold. Uh, I had to really, really even blast the temperature in my home because it started to affect my plants too. I saw the difference. So the plants started to change colors. So I'm like, okay, so yeah, I gotta do something about this. A couple of the few leaves basically turned yellowish and are in the process of dying. I would show you my plants now, but yeah, there's just this that extreme cold, that polar vortex really it greatly affected us here in the Midwest area, and I'm sure it affected people period all across the nation. I mean the temperatures were a lot higher than normal all across the country in many states. So even in the Texas, they temperatures. I mean, everywhere. It pretty much it affected the entire country. Temperatures dipped. So basically, we've been right now. It's the temperatures are a lot more manageable. A lot more acceptable. So that's a good thing. We're heading into the Super Bowl weekend or Super Bowl Sunday. Today's Friday, so the Super Bowl is in 2 days. So it's the Patriots. They're going to be playing up against the St. Louis, or not St. Louis, the LA Rams. They're no longer in St. Louis, they're in LA now. The LA Rams against the Patriots. And I haven't been watching football, but I think I'm going to. Well, I did watch like a playoff game, I think like a week ago, 2 weeks ago. The Kansas City and Patriots game. I was pulling for Kansas City, but it is what it is. But yeah, I think I'm going to watch the Super Bowl on Sunday. It should be an exciting one. Very exciting. Excited about that. So I think I'm going to go for the underdog, and the underdog right now would be the Patriots in terms of their record, I guess. And but we know the Patriots are, man. They're really not an underdog, even if you consider them to be the underdog. They have the experience, and we'll see. Man. I really don't like the Patriots, to be honest with you, but I think I'm going to. Well, I am going to root for them, for the Patriots to win the Super Bowl. And I hope it's a good Super Bowl. I hope it's not like one of those boring, just drawn out long, drawn out defensive games. But also I don't want it to be one sided either. I don't want one team just scoring 40 some point, and, the other team only scored 10 or 15. If it's gonna be, I rather it be an offensive game, where both teams could just score lots of points. It'd be very exciting. You know, see, man. Go Patriots. Like I said, I typically don't like them, but I root for them this time. But anyway, man, I felt compelled to basically just speak briefly on the weather conditions and the how much the solar, or not solar, but the polar vortex, and how much it affected the Midwest, the entirety of the nation, of the United States. Uh, it was very extreme, man, very extreme. I mean, like I said, I didn't really do much. I just pretty much stayed in 'cause it was just that cold. I went out and shoveled, and man, whew, because we got some snow. Trying to remember what day that was. That's the only time it kind of warmed up just briefly, and then it became cold again right thereafter the snowfall. Uh, what day did the snow it snowed here? I think it was probably, most likely, was it Sunday or Monday? Sunday or Monday of last week, maybe Monday. But I went out and shoveled the snow, and it was cold. It was cold the next day. Of course, I think it snowed that Sunday, and then I went out that Monday and shoveled. But it was cold, man. And like I said, this is a sign of relief. 18 degrees, 36, and all. Like tomorrow's going to be beautiful, man. All this week is going to be beautiful. So I don't think it's going to get as cold as it had, for the remainder of the winter. I don't think it's going to dip back down to those extreme temperatures. But anyway, you guys, stay blessed. Be safe if you're out and about this weekend, Super Bowl weekend. Stay blessed. Don't drink and drive. Stay warm. Like I said, I don't think we're gonna really experience these recent extreme temperatures ever again this winter. But it's gonna still be cold to the point where we gotta still be suited and booted. Stay warm. But enjoy your weekend with your family, and enjoy the Super Bowl if you're watching this Sunday. Love, peace, and happiness. Bye. Oh, and DJ, by the way, or El Hajj Malik El Shabazz. It's the name I go by. Thank you.